Good Monday morning, Arizona students. Welcome to the HYFNtv morning show. I'm Tiff.
And I'm Diego. You ready for this week, Tiff? Let's get started.
All right, heck yes, let's go. The Chicago Sky defeated the Phoenix Mercury 80-74 in Game 4 of the 2021 WNBA Finals to win their first championship Sunday at Wintrust Arena in Chicago. Parker of Chicago Sky tied the game at 72 points with a piece after hitting a three-pointer with 1:57 on the clock. A pair of buckets from Stephanie Dolson put the Sky ahead by 4 points inside the final minute. As in all good championship series, there were notable standout athletes and notable performers. Phoenix Mercury Brittany Griner put up 28 points and had 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal and 1 block. Skylar Diggins-Smith put up 16 points and had 2 rebounds, 8 assists, and 1 block. And from Chicago Sky, Allie Quigley put up 26 points and had 5 assists. And also Candace Parker put up 16 points, had 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, and 1 block. It was a close and hard-fought game, but our Phoenix Mercury just couldn't pull it out this year. But congratulations for another amazing season. And the Arizona Cardinals are still undefeated as they step out at 6-0. And we hoped in the offseason the Cardinals were building a super team, and you know what? We may just have been right. The Arizona Cardinals gave their fans a great show this past weekend as they put a convincing beatdown on the Cleveland Browns, winning 37-14. The big story coming into this game was the fact that the Cardinals head coach, Cliff Kingsbury, had tested positive for COVID and was out for this week's game. Clearly, the leadership on that team stepped up and took Coach Cliff and his team to 6-0. It's amazing watching the Cardinals just getting it done out there. I love watching the Cardinals organization, coaching, and what the coaching staff has done this year. So listen, y'all, there's just not enough reporting going on out there in the traditional media. With all of the great high school events that happen weekly, and it's next to impossible to catch all the action. So we sat down and created a segment to highlight those who capture amazing high school content and post it to social media. And give them mad shout-outs love for their social media posts, and we want them to know they are appreciated.
That's right, Tiff. Every Monday, we pick who has done the best social media high school sports postings, and this week was a tough one. Between a great few social media bloggers, but the standout above them all was this weekend's post by Max Krebs. Check these posts out.
That's so awesome to see sports played in all different places around the country, Diego. What's happening in Youth Sports Report this week?
Tiff, I have to tell y'all, I was out and about around the valley this weekend, and there seemed to be youth sports happening on every patch of grass available. It's so good to see youth sports picking up again. Back up again. We want to welcome all league and tournament directors to contact us about your events so we can blast them out to the public for you. Our viewers can find the latest sporting events for you or your athlete to attend or for your club to participate in at HYFNtv.com. Scroll down to the Arizona Youth Sports Connection and Calendar button and click to access all the main high school and youth sporting events across the valley. If your upcoming event isn't on there, please let us know. Arizona finally has a place to communicate about what's going on in youth sports, and it's right here on HYFN TV, broadcasting to thousands of viewers in high schools and junior highs across Arizona and the U.S. Well, that's all I have for the Arizona Youth Sports Report. Tiff?
Yeah, Diego, we had a lot of hashtagged highlights to go through last night. It was tough to pick out who stood out the most. We appreciate all that are doing it, keep them coming in all sports. Today we are featuring Central High School's quarterback, number 10, Dominic Bocci. This young man's journey is indeed one of perseverance and overcoming adversity, and his high school career hasn't been much different. Having to miss 2 games because of injury, Dominic Bocci returned to the game this past weekend, leading his team to a 56-6 win. This year, Dominic has had 3 varsity starts and has been an AZ weekly top performer each and every week. As a starter, his stats are 3-0 for wins and losses. His quarterback rating is 126.3. He's 38 for 67, which puts him at 57% for completions. And in his 3 games, he has passed for 801 total yards with 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and averaging 21 yards per completion. That's all with his arm. With his feet, he has rushed for 35 yards with 2 rushing touchdowns. Arizona, keep an eye on this young man. Big shout out to his pops for tagging his posts with the hashtag HYFNtv so we can share his journey with everyone. Keep doing what you're doing. Diego, it's Monday morning motivational. It's Motivational Monday. What do you have for us?
Let's be honest, it's really hard to be motivated to do anything on Monday morning. We have the whole weekend to enjoy, and as Sunday night starts to fade away, we realize we are one step closer to the start of our week. And for some reasons, Mondays are always the hardest days of the week to get through. Probably because we had 2 days just to relax and not focus on a single thing. We have 5 specific Monday Blue tips that would definitely make your Monday Blues a little bit better. Tip 1. Prepare for your Monday on Friday. Yeah, that's right. It may sound crazy, but planning your Monday in advance actually helps make things a lot less stressful. 2. Make a list of things you're excited about. It'll help focus your thoughts on positive things and what you are most looking forward to. 3. Get enough sleep and wake up early. This may be one of the hardest ones, but try to get some sleep on Sunday night. So that means get to bed a little bit earlier than you normally do. 4. Meditate or do some yoga on Sunday night. Why not try meditating or adding some yoga to your Sunday night routine? It is the best way to wind down and prepare for your Monday morning. And with that, dedicate about 15 minutes just relaxing. 15 minutes doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it's actually the perfect amount of time. 5. Eat a good and nutritious breakfast. It is so important to start off your day with a nutritious breakfast, especially on Mondays. The better food you eat, the more energy you feel in the morning. And we all know the more energy you have, it is easier to get through your day. Don't forget to stay hydrated, drinking 8 fluid ounces of water in the morning right when you wake up. It actually boosts your energy like caffeine, and it's a great alternative to coffee. Mondays are always going to be rough, but these Monday morning motivation tips, if put into practice, should make these Mondays feel a lot better. Stay tuned. The high school sports update and Max Prep's power rankings is up next. You don't want to miss it.
Your social media highlights could make the news. When you post your highlights to your favorite high school player or your team out there doing their thing, hashtag HYFNtv, and your highlight may be used on the next newscast. You can get the photo cred right here on the morning news so everyone can follow you too. Every time you post a highlight on social media, remember, hashtag your highlights, HYFNtv, and get your highlight on the news.
It's Monday and a lot of high school football was played this past weekend, clearing the path for a big game in the 6A division of the undefeated, number 11 nationally ranked and number 2 in Arizona Chandler Wolves versus the number 3 Arizona ranked Queen Creek Bulldogs. This is the HYFN TV High School Game of the Week, and it will be held at Queen Creek High at 7 p.m. Get there early, folks, as this one will be a sellout. Okay, now that the weekend is over, it's time to see where the Arizona high schools teams shake out in the Max Preps Power Rankings.
It's time for the Arizona High School Max Preps Weekly Power Rankings Report. Starting out the high school football power rankings, we have sitting at the number 1 seed at 7-0, Hamilton Chandler. At number 2, we have Chandler, that's 6-0. Sitting at number 3, we have Queen Creek at 6-0. At number 4, we have Basha at 7-0. And at number 5, we have Sororo up there in Scottsdale at 5-1. In the high school girls volleyball rankings, sitting at the number 1 seat, we have Hamilton, 25-4. At number 2, we have Horizon at 29-5. Sitting at the number 3 spot is Xavier College Prep, 21-7. Sitting at number 4, Corona del Sol at 21-6. And rounding out the power rankings, in the top 5, we have Perry High School at 24-7. Boys High School Soccer. Sitting at number 1, we have Chino Valley, 7-0 with 1 tie. Sitting at the number 2 spot, we have Camp Verde at 8-2-1. Sitting at number 3, we got Villa de Marie Academy at 9-1. Sitting at the number 4 spot, St. Augustine Catholic, 7-0-1. And rounding out the top 5 in the high school boys soccer, we have Canyon State Academy. You can always find the power rankings at HYFNtv.com. Thanks for watching, and let's see where your team shakes out after this week, where we have many teams that are undefeated playing each other. It's getting time for bracket busters. So let's see how the next few weeks shake out as we go to the playoffs. Thanks for joining us for the Max Preps Power Rankings Report on HYFNtv.com.
Stay tuned. We'll be back with the weather after these messages.
Choose HYFN TV and their crew to advertise for you. Expand your demographics. Get consistent advertisement and affordable advertising packages. For affordable advertising with impact, contact us at HYFNtv.com. Interested in becoming a student journalist? Join us at HYFN TV.
Let your voice be heard.
Ask us how you can become a student journalist and share your peer's story.
Are your sports and events currently being streamed by a quality network hosted in one place? Are your games, concerts, plays, recitals, special events, are they being hosted on the number 1 streaming network in Arizona? They can. HYFN TV is free to the viewer with the ability to raise money for your club or your school via your stream. HYFNtv has individual streaming packages built with the ability for booster clubs to sell advertising on their streams to raise money for their program. Stream on the HYFNtv network. Go to HYFNtv.com to find out how you can start streaming and raising money for your organization. Check us out on HYFNtv.com.
And we're back. Always remember that you can find a live and updated weather report 24/7 on HYFNtv.com. Tiffany, what do we have in today's forecast?
All right, let's check it out. All right, guys, looking at your weather today, starting around 8 a.m., it looks like we have a high of 71. And moving on towards the early morning at 11, we've got winds at 14 miles per hour, hitting about 78 degrees. And today, this afternoon, we're looking at 83 degrees with cloud cover, not so much there, about 7%, just see a few. And rounding out this evening at 5 o'clock, we look like we're going to be at 81 degrees with about 20% humidity. Overall, looking like another gorgeous fall day out there. Looks like we have clear skies and a beautiful day ahead of us today. That's all the time we have. Thanks for joining us this morning. I'm Tiff.
And I'm Diego. Thanks for joining us this morning with HYFN TV's news, sports, and streaming. Find us on your Roku device, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and HYFNtv.com. Bye for now, y'all.
Bye.